hosting tonight and starting this off on home ground. Really good. This poem's a new one, hence I haven't learned it, but it's called Self Destruct. It's slightly in the future, but you may recognise where it's going. And there is no war in Birdwell. And there is no sun, and there is no moon, and there are no prowling cats. And there are no proud mums pushing prams, and there are no people in the street humming tunes because it's spring. And there are no doorstep bodies doing ludicrous things like chatting to their neighbours. Because everyone is at home unpacking stuff, and their clothes and their shoes and their bags and their used and their unused buys are stashed in the loft and squashed under stairs and piled up on chairs alongside their desires. The air fryers, the microwaves, the grills, the toasters, the mixers, the blenders, the coffee makers, the smart TVs, 1, 2, 3. The washing machines, the dryers, the dishwashers, the fridges, the freezers, the vacuum cleaners, the steamers, the humidifiers, the magic mops, the replica 60s starburst clocks, the computers, the printers, the security bells, the cameras, the Alexas, the conservatories, the sheds, the hot tubs, the solar lights in the bushes, the bird tables, the garden gnomes, the patios, the gazebos, the barbecues, the pizza ovens, the hanging baskets, the pretend birds, the plastic grass. And everyone works from home. And they shop from home, and they exercise at home, and they date from home, and they fuck from home. And their hands are attached to their mobile phones, and they monitor their hearts, and they check their blood, and they count their steps, and they keep exotic plants and pets, and they have their own bars, and they brew their own beer, and they make their own wine, and they sit on their wall-to-wall sofas devouring time. And they moan how shite Britain is now, and how bad off they all are. And they all scroll down Facebook and Google and TikTok and Snapchat and WhatsApp and Instagram and Thread, and they text in slang, body count, bougie, buzzing and brew and banger and based and BDE and Gucci and goat. And they ridicule the Pope, and they shut out the world. And while they are losing the use of their legs and getting fat and bad-tempered and argumentative and loud-mouthed and aggressive and seriously sad, AI is baiting them. And while they fill their houses with the latest and the greatest and the fastest and the tastiest and the comfiest and the warmest and the shiniest and the nastiest and the foulest and the dirtiest and the wickedest and the most violent there is, AI is hating them. And when all their stuff snuffs the air from their houses and snuffs the air from their comfortable carry-ons and snuffs the air from their lungs and snuffs the air from their breath, till there is no breath and there is no air and their bodies log off and nobody cares and their depraved brains shut down and they die, the winner is AI. And there is no war in Birdwell. Thank you.